Hi, I'm Annalisa. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be cooking pork tenderloin for dinner, and we're going to have fried cabbage, macaroni and cheese, and cornbread muffins with Jiffy mix. So let's get started. First, I'm going to, for the pork tenderloin, I'm going to put barbecue sauce on it. I've never done that before, so I think it'll taste really, really good. So we're going to try that. And for the cabbage, I usually use fatback. I put just a little bit of vegetable oil in the bottom of the pan, and then I put the fatback in there, or whatever my meat is. This time we're going to have country ham chips. So, but usually what I do is, whether it's the chips or whether it's the fatback, I cook it in there, get it brown, and then I take it out so that the oil will be seasoned to season the cabbage. So, I usually don't leave it in there. And then I put the cabbage in. And we're going to have boxed macaroni and cheese, my favorite. I love creamy macaroni and cheese. So let's get started. This is what's for dinner tonight. We're going to have Jiffy cornbread muffins. And we're going to have pork tenderloin. And we're going to put Baby Ray's honey barbecue on it. We're going to have macaroni and cheese, and here we've got it in the pan, pork tenderloin, and I just seasoned it with garlic powder and salt, pepper, parsley flakes. I put parsley flakes on everything, and I put a little bit of, hold on, let me grab it. All right, yeah, this chicken flavored bouillon, the yellow one, that is so good, y'all. It goes good on everything, even things that are not chicken. So I put just a sprinkle of that on it. I don't measure things out. I just shake it on there and then do it to taste after it cooks. If it needs a little bit more of something, I just add it. And then Lowry's seasoned salt, I just shake it across the meat. All right, and let's see. It's kind of dark in my house, so. But I put the seasonings on it, just shake it on there. No, I don't measure stuff out, so I can't tell you the measurements. Just do like you would salt and pepper, and then you can always add some more if you need some more of the seasonings at the end. And parsley flakes, I just put it to where it covered it. And inside of there you see the little pieces. That is country ham. I'm going to use those little chips of country ham that I'm using to cook cabbage in. So I decided, I said, well, I'm just going to throw it in here and see if it adds any extra flavor to the pork tenderloin. All right. And over here is my cabbage. I cheat. Sometimes I don't feel like cooking, messing with the cabbage and cutting it up and so forth. So this is great. You can just throw it in there. It's already done. And it tastes delicious. So I'm going to be cooking these in the country ham. I like to use fatback, but I did not have fatback, and they did not have it at the store. So I just went ahead and got the country ham pieces, little chips. But this is really, really good. If you want to cut up the cabbage yourself, you could do that. But for me, this is just easier. All right. And that is what we are having for dinner tonight. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Okay, and over here is the country ham pieces. I can lift this. I don't know if it's too hot. Guess it's all right. Oh, it's kind of hot. The country ham pieces, I've just browned them. And then I'm set them to the side because they were getting too brown. And I'm going to put the cabbage in there. All right, this is one bag of cabbage of the coleslaw mix in here. And then in the frying pan. And technically I'm frying both of them. But, and I have the other bag in here. I have one more bag I'm going to split between the two, which is right here. So, and for those of you who haven't seen, this is a lid holder, and it is great. That way you don't have to put it on your counter, and it keeps it from getting dirty. And it catches all the droppings there. So I just love it. It's my favorite thing. Alright, so let me add to these two. Alright, I have the Jiffy mix inside of the bowl, and I'm doing 2 of them because I want them to be nice and substantial size. And instead of greasing them and flouring them, all that stuff, I'm just going to put them in the little cups, and then that way it'll be easier for me. Alright, let me add the ingredients, and the ingredients on the side. Let's see if I can read it. Is 1 package of the mix, 1 egg, and I think it says 1/3 cup of milk. So let me get those things. Alright, now I'm going to add the milk and the eggs, 2 eggs, because I used 2 of, because it was 1/3 of the water. Alright, and I'm going to mix it up. And this is going to be a little bit lumpy consistency. It's not supposed to be real creamy like a cake batter. It's going to be kind of rough. So, alright. I am just stirring it up. And in a minute I'm going to put the barbecue sauce on my meat. I just like to put it in there and then give it a second and put it in there. I'm not going to use it all because that way you can add barbecue sauce when it's finished and give it that extra flavor. So, I don't know how you do yours, but that's how I do mine. I don't use the whole container. I like to keep part of it out. And I could use a mixer, but I don't have a mixer. I keep saying I'm going to get one, but then I very seldom bake cakes because we don't eat cakes like that, so it's not like I really need a mixer. Sorry about the sound. And I think these are really good. I don't like cornbread that's not sweet because I'm not a real big cornbread fan anyway, but I love this Jiffy mix because it's a little bit sweet and it just makes it delicious, I think. Do you make your own corn muffin mix or do you use Jiffy too? Alright. Now we're going to put it in these little cups. And I just do it this way with the little cups are, I've had them forever. So they're not doing exactly like you want them to, but that's alright. And I think the trash people are out there now. Picking up trash, of course. Now, very seldom I do a video, but when I do a video, everything's going to happen. The dog wants to bark, the trash people come. But that's okay. It's real life for all of us, right? And you just fill it, and I'm going to go back in and add more if I need to. I'm just trying to get some in there. You can use a smaller one too, the smaller measuring cup to do it, but I figure I might as well just use a bigger one. I think it's a half, no, it's a quarter. Okay, couldn't remember. Alright, and I'm using these, as I said, the papers, because to me it's easier. Dinner is going to be good tonight. Very seldom do I make big dinners like this, but today is the first day of fall, so I wanted some comfort food. Yum, yum. So that cabbage is going to be good. We don't have cabbage very often, but oh, we love it. We just love it. And the pork tenderloin was gifted by someone, and I thought that was very nice of them. So you just never know when you're going to get blessed by something wonderful. And as I said, it's going to have like a gritty consistency. You don't want it to be smooth, so don't beat it until it's smooth, because then it's not going to be the consistency that you need it for the muffins. And this is an old pan. I've had it forever. No, it's not shiny new. It's been through a lot. So, I mean, maybe you got new pans. I don't know. I do have new cookware that I had gotten. But my muffin pan, I had another one too, but for the life of me, I don't know what to do with it. You know, when you don't cook much, you just put stuff up. Oh, I don't need that right now. And then, if you're like me, I put it up and then I'm like, what do I do with it? So, I have two, I don't know how I ended up with two turkey pans, you know, with the rack in them. I don't know how I managed that, but I did. So now I have two turkey pans. So I put them up in the attic, because I'm not going to be using them. So, because my oldest daughter usually is doing the holidays at her house now. So I did the holidays, of course, you know, when they were little and up until they were grown to about a year ago or so, when they bought their house. Alrighty. I think that's good enough. Alright, let me put them in the oven. Alright, and I put them in the oven. Now let's go add the barbecue sauce to the pork tenderloin, the slow cooker. Alright, here we go. We're going to put just a... Okay. Y'all, it smells so delicious already. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's just the pork tenderloin or if it's just adding... I've never added the country ham chips before, but it smells amazing. Amazing. So, put a little bit on the sides. So when those juices come up. Oh goodness, y'all, it's going to be so good. Alright, y'all. This is my bacon. Every time I bake bread, I've earned it. So, they are salvageable, I think. Whoa. I think they're good enough to eat. But, as you can tell, they are a little brown. But that's okay. We're going to see if they're good anyway. Alright, it's right out of the oven, y'all. It's really hot. But it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Let me try it. Alright, let's try this, y'all. Really good. Alright, y'all. That tastes delicious. Alright, and this is dinner. Plated up. Ready for us to eat. So I'm going to make my plate. And then we will eat dinner. And I tasted the pork tenderloin. It is delicious, y'all. Alright. Alright. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to put a note in. I did leave some of the bits and pieces of the country ham inside of the cabbage. It did taste delicious in it this time, since they were such tiny pieces. So, but it just made a great. And also, I just wanted to add to that. I think I forgot to tell you. Usually, I add a little bit of red pepper into my cabbage to add just a tiny bit of heat. You're just like, what is that? So I don't put a whole lot because I don't like things that are real hot. But if you add just a touch, it really does give it an extra flavor. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit like, share, and subscribe. Does it cost anything to subscribe? Just hit the subscribe button and hit the bell next to it, and you'll be notified every time I put up a video. And I'm so excited that you're here. See ya next video.